um, the video that's been shown a while ago is related what we're going to discuss. It's about principles, right? Three success
Absolutely.
principles.
Mm.
Yeah, and um, Mr. Brown, who was the speaker on that video, talks about the uh, increasing your value to gain wealth. So that's also our direction, one of the principles that we're going to discuss in this training. And I want everybody here to take note of this because this is really important, right? Especially that now we are introducing a new pack and a new um, features of the pay plan under our business, right? So, and when we talk about success principles, these are the fundamental um, areas where we can would be our point of reference in anything that we do in our business. Okay, so let's define first success, right? According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, success is the fact of getting or
Hello, Sam.
achieving
Sorry,
wealth.
your screen not
Yes,
showing. Your screen not showing.
wait. Uh, let's define a success according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the fact of getting or achieving wealth, respect, or fame. So I believe that all of us really want to achieve success, for whatever reasons, but here it defines getting or achieving wealth, respect, or fame, right? So this is a generic definition of success. And as you can see in this illustration, you will see that success, where we people um, can really see people who are successful in the respective discipline, right? Whether in business, whether in success in school, success in sports, right? So because success is like a gem that can easily be seen, but what lies beneath success that most people don't see are the hard work, right? Persistent, late nights, rejections, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, doubts or self doubts, failures, risks. All those things are beneath success, meaning for a person to achieve success, he has to go through a lot of challenges, right? So that's what differentiates successful people and non-successful people. They appreciate and they embrace all these hardships and challenges to be in a position where they can achieve success. And the operating word in the definition is the fact of getting or achieving. So, meaning success is a journey and a destination at the same time. The fact of getting or achieving wealth and respect or fame. So, what I want to highlight here is that in order for us to reach the pinnacle of success or our destination, which is success, we need to appreciate, embrace the journey. All right. So don't um, oppose it, embrace it, and work it. All right. And in this line, we will be discussing about three success principles. And this is easy, right? Because we're only talking about three success principles, especially at this point in time that we are in our 90-day blitz or 90-day challenge. And there are some principles in the three success principles that applies particularly in this moment of our journey in Munacade. And Coincidentally, we're introducing the yellow way. The only way to success is yellow way, wherein we're offering the yellow pack, and in doing so, we'll be enjoying yellow bonus along with other bonuses in our rewards plan. So let me discuss with you each of these success principles. 1. Success isn't something that you pursue. It is something that you attract. So take for example the word pursue. Success isn't something that you pursue. So which is easier, to pursue or to attract? Right? So it's easier for us to attract things, especially success, rather than chase success. Chasing is really, very tiring, right? So it will be more easier for us if we attract success, and we will discuss how to attract success. Number 2 principle is apply what you learn. Apply what you learn. That's the reason why we have lots of training with Munacade. Aside from the IBI University right now, you're attending IBI University Masterclass. It's all about training. It's all about learning. And what is good about our company is that we're really massive in terms of knowledge when it's terms of learning, because our product is also about knowledge, right? So apply what you learn. Every week, there are many trainings that we need to attend to for us to be able to apply it. And number 3, for things to change, you need to change. And for things to get better, you need to get better. So all these 3 success principles are interconnected with each other. Because if you acquire knowledge, right, and you don't apply what you learn, so you're missing one principle for success. And if you're learning, right, and you're not able to change to align yourself to your learning, and you don't improve or become better, then you're missing another formula or principle for success. So all these 3 principles are interconnected and should be all together for us to be able to achieve our success. All right. Success isn't something that you pursue, it's something that you attract. So what is meant by this? You need to increase your value in the marketplace. So how are you going to attract success rather than chase success? You need to increase your value in the marketplace. So that's what Mr. Brown is talking about a while ago in the video, is how to increase your value to achieve success. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to achieve value? What is the value that we're talking about here? So increasing your value is like a magnet. So you become a magnet for success. All right. So really, this is really powerful. Why? Because if you increase your value, you attract success to your life. You attract success to your business. And what is this value that we're talking about? All right. So let me ask you a simple question. What is the opposite of success? All right. So please write your answer in the chat box, and let me see if you're paying attention to our discussion, because this is our topic, 3 success principles. So what is the opposite of success? All right, you may write it down in the chat box. Okay, is Michael Jordan successful? Did he fail? Because many people, when we ask what is the opposite of success, people would answer it's failure. Is failure the opposite of success? What do you think? So this is what Michael Jordan says. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So we can see in this statement of Michael Jordan that failure is not the opposite of success. Rather, failures is part of our journey to success. Because he failed many times over in his career as a basketball player. So failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is an inherent ingredient for success. So what is then the opposite of success? Quitting is the opposite of success. So meaning if you quit, then you're done. If you quit in this business and if you stop in this business, forget about success. But if you keep doing, if you keep changing, if you keep improving and getting better, things will get better. You will be closer to success. All right, so don't be afraid to commit mistakes. Don't be disheartened if you're experiencing failures along the way, because the idea is this. Remember, failure is part of success. Failure is part of success. The important thing here is for us to learn from those mistakes and failures that we experience along the way and get better. Keep improving. Right? So that's the most important part here. And I really want to highlight one thing here. If you keep improving and getting better, then it's a sign that you're on your road to success. Because things will get better and you will be closer to success. We said that success isn't something that you pursue, it is something that you attract, right? So how do you attract success? Increase your value in the marketplace. What is this value that we're talking about, right? Okay, we're talking here. To increase your value and attract success, you need to increase your cash, right? So what is that cash that we're talking about? Knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. So if we want to attract success, we need to increase our value. And the value that we're talking about here is your cash, right? So you want to increase your cash, meaning money, your money in the bank. You want to increase your cash, then you need to increase your cash, which represents knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. So what is the most powerful force for success amongst cash? Among knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits, what is the most powerful force for success? What do you think? Let's see this study. According to a 2009 study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology, it takes 18 to 154 days for a person to form a new habit. The study also concluded that on average, it takes 66 days for a new behavior to become automatic. So as we can see in this line of argument, the most powerful force for success is habits. If you notice what the study in 2009 says about habits, it takes how many days? It takes 66 days. So come to think of it, 66 days, right? Now we are on our 90 days uh, challenge, right? 90 days blitz. So if we're serious really about becoming successful in our business, in our Moonacade business, we should have take advantage of the 90-day challenge, because in 90-day challenge, you are being trained, you are being engaged in activities regularly and consistently for the next 90 days. And that would really help you change your habits to become successful habits. Then it becomes automatic, it becomes a new behavior. So I believe we're now on the middle of our 90 days challenge. So it is not yet too late. We should take advantage of it, go for it, do the things that is required for you in the 90-day challenge, right? Because you're given tasks every now and then regularly, and those tasks are designed for us to develop success habits. So do it and enjoy it and enjoy your journey. So what are habits? Habits are routines and things that we do on a regular basis, some knowingly and some unknowingly. They keep you going when you want to get things done, even you are low on motivation. It's easier to do something if it's a regular habit. So the idea here is to make our habits strong, develop habit of success, especially in our business. For us to be in a position where doing things in this business becomes now a regular habit. Because it becomes habit, then it's easier to do. Do you get my point? So once things becomes your habit, like for example, one of the habits that we've grown up is um, brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth does not require a motivation for us to do that, right? Regularly, 3 times a day, right? So we need to come up to be in a position where doing things in this space, in this business, becomes a habit. So that's how powerful habits are. What are your success habits? All right. So if I may ask you here, what are your success habits in Moonacade? Are you doing it on a daily basis? How many times you do it daily? So it's up to you to answer those questions, because we have given you tasks and information and materials for you to be able to accomplish it daily. So why are habits important? Habits are especially important because we cannot rely on motivation, which will eventually go away. Do you get my point? Because if we make success habits in this space, then it doesn't require a motivation from your upline. It doesn't require a motivation from our leaders. It doesn't require a motivation from the company for you to keep going. Because we know for a fact that motivation is not permanent, right? It's not permanent. But if it becomes our habit, those activities that is required for us to be productive on a daily basis, then those things becomes easier for us to do, and it does not require motivation from external forces. That's why habits are really important. But of course, it needs to be success habits. It needs to be daily habits or daily activities that produces results. Okay, what value are you putting in the marketplace? How is your cash? Are you content and happy with your current cash? Meaning the knowledge that you acquire over a period of your stay in Munakaid, the attitude that you developed. How about the skills that you've learned attending IBI University Masterclass and other trainings that Munakaid is providing to us as influencers? How about your habits? So you may want to take a look at it, especially at this point in time, at this period of time where we are on our 90-day challenge. Is your cash providing you the desired cash? Does your cash produce the cash that you envision? Really, these questions are really, self-examining for us to really see exactly where we are right now in this point in time. So the lesson here is increase your value, your cash, knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits in the marketplace, and the marketplace will respond appropriately. Do you agree with this? It is like the law of sowing and reaping, sowing and harvesting, right? So when you sow something, you will harvest something, right? Sow and reaping. So the type of cash that you put into the marketplace will surely respond appropriately. So the question is, how much value or cash are you putting into the marketplace so that the marketplace will respond appropriately? Because if you put so much cash in the marketplace, then the marketplace will respond to you more cash. Have you seen the correlation between cash, knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits with cash, meaning money? So it is really directly connected to one another. Okay, that's number one success factor or principle. Now we go to number two, apply what you learn. So as we are doing right now, we're training, we're acquiring knowledge, right? We're learning, correct? But the question is, are you applying what you've learned? So Ralph Waldo Emerson says, do the thing and you shall have the power. You can learn everything you can about IBI University and other trainings that Munakaid is providing, but if you don't apply that knowledge in real life, you're not going to really achieve what you set out to learn in the first place. For example, you could learn how to get more clients from training or coaching from your uplines, but you have to actually do something like make sales calls, right? Promote products and the company in social media, all right? Send emails to potential customers or message them in Facebook, right? Attend networking events to get the sale. You can't just wait and hope someone will come to you and want to buy what you're selling. Granted, that does happen sometimes, but if you want your Munakid business to really be successful, you have to do more. All right, so I think that's very clear, right? We need to apply what we've learned. So it's not should be on our head. It's not should be on level head knowledge. We need to apply what we've learned. What else? There's a Chinese proverb that says, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So meaning you really need to do things, right? You cannot just wait and sit in your house, in your backyard, and expect things to happen. No, it will not happen. It will not happen. You need to increase your value, number one, and number two, you need to apply what you've learned. What that means is you can't make the journey just by learning everything there is to know about the journey. You have to actually take the first step on the journey. And you have to do things. So if you're taught to how to approach the client, how to approach your prospect, and if you're taught how to qualify your prospect and how to develop your active prospect list, then you have to do it. Nobody will do it for you. Nobody will do it for us. It is us that will do the business. So if I may ask you at this point in time, how is your active prospect list? Is it growing? Is it alive? Is it still active? Or you're now depleted with prospects? It's a simple question, but it's really profound. Because our business, especially IBI business, depends on your list, active list. If it's not growing, if it's dead, then your business will be dead in due time. I've been telling that for the longest time. It is basic and important, and that's where our business depends. It's a simple task that is required to all of us to be successful in this business. But the question, are we doing it? Listening and learning is one thing, but applying it is another thing. All right. Lesson. Knowledge is power. But applied knowledge is superpower. Do you get my point? Knowledge is power. Really? Yeah, correct. It is power. But you want it to be superpower that can really have a profound impact in your business. Apply what you've learned. Okay, are we doing these daily money-making activities? Are we really doing this? Like signing up new IBI, following up with prospects? Are we doing this on a daily basis? Inviting prospects to Munakid presentation, presenting to your prospects. Let's say the schedule is 3 or 4 days away. Are you doing the presentation by yourself? Do you know how to present the business? Do you know how to present Munakid business? Do you know how to sell the products? Or if you don't know yet because you're still new to the business, are you communicating to your upline to help you, assist you, presenting to your prospect? Because the idea is this, sooner or later, you need to learn how to present the business. And you cannot just depend on our regular schedule. Because our regular schedule, let's say, is only 1 or twice a week, right? In 7 days, right? And there are still 5 days left where you will be required to present to your prospect. And in this space, in this business, time is of essence. People can't really wait. You need to present the message, and you have to really learn effectively how to present the business. And that is very good at this point in time. Why? Because we developed the yellow presentation, the yellow way presentation, and just follow it. Then I'm telling you, you will be, it's easier for you to present the business. What else? Are you making new contacts and interacting with them daily? Do you teach your downlines the system and duplicate? Have you plugged in your downlines to the system? Meaning, have you plugged them to the training, university, IBI university training, and the requirement how to plug in your business partner? We have a system for that. Have you enrolled new downlines in the IBO University? Have you led, guide, and monitor your downline's progress? How's your business partners doing? Okay, add at least 3 persons to your active prospect list every day. This is really important. Are we doing this? Yeah, because if we fail to do this on a daily basis, I'm telling you, you'll be running out of prospect. You'll be running out of persons to talk to. And you will struggle. I'm very sure about that. Have you posted your To Know It products and opportunity to social media daily? Have you done that? So you want to develop habits for success, you need to do this constantly, consistently, every day. Every day. That's what I meant applying what you've learned. Okay, let's go for number 3. For things to change, you need to change. For things to get better, you need to get better. All right. So this is also related to number 2. Apply what you learn, right? Because when you're applying what you learn, you're also need to align yourself to the learning. And you need to apply it, you need to change it. You need to be better to get better. So it's like a butterfly, right? This is the process of metamorphosis from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. It's really a transformation. And that's what we want to happen to all of us. Our transformation leading to success. Change seems not easy to do, or seems easy to do, but in reality it's hard to change. That is why many people have not achieved what they want in life. Yeah, you get it, my fellow IBIs? When we say change, it seems like it's easy, but when we apply it, when we change our ways of doing things, it becomes difficult. And that is why a lot of people, more than 90% of people in the world, failed to make that transition, to make that transformation, to make that change for success. And this reminds us, everybody, to be mindful about change. Because generally people want to live a comfortable life, own a beautiful house, right? Ride the luxury cars, spend your vacation star with 5-star resorts with your family, correct? Travel to top tourist destinations. and able to have your kids study in the top universities and colleges, right? Wear signature brands like clothes, watches, jewelry, shoes, right? So these are the things that we want us to achieve, to have. This is our having things. Because when we reach our success, this will be all possible. So generally, people wants to live in a comfortable life, right? So why is it then that it's really hard to change? People are unconsciously afraid of change. People love their comfort zones. So that's the main reason. Because people are unconsciously afraid of change. So people don't know that what's really hindering them or stopping them to change is their fear of change. In Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by being aware of a danger, a feeling of being afraid. So there's a fear of change that is happening to many of us. False evidence appearing real. So that's another acronym for fear. False evidence appearing real. So fear is a resistance to change in network marketing, in this space, in our business. So be mindful of that. You have to avoid this for you to be able to change, to adapt, to align ourselves to the learning that we acquire in Munacade. Okay, what are these example of change that we're talking about? From a conventional networker to a professional networker. What else? From being an observer to effective presenter of the business. So that's change. That's transitioning from being just an observer to becoming an effective presenter of the business, right? Passive network marketer to proactive network marketer. What else? Personality-based network builder to becoming system-based network builder. What else? Product consumer to product promoter. Yeah, because many people would just like to experience the product, right? But it'd be more powerful if we become a promoter of the product. What else? From being a business owner to becoming a business influencer. So these are the areas of change that we want to happen to us. Don't fear change, embrace change. And by doing so, you'll be able to transition from where you are right now to where you want to be. You're becoming. You will achieve your becoming. However, in order to live comfortably in life, you need to get out of your comfort zone. This is where many people fail, right? If they would be asked to put the necessary work, sacrifices, and time to be successful in network marketing, they refuse to heed the call. Why? Why is it that way? Because the hard truth, people are afraid of change. In reality, fear is one of the most common reasons for resistance to change because it stops you from taking any action at all. You know, have you noticed how powerful fear is to a person? It makes the person immobile, to be paralyzed, to not take any action at all. That's the reason why many people fail to change. in network marketing, in our business, if you want to get the price, you need to pay the price, right? You need to pay the price. You want the price, the precious price, the financial freedom, the life of success. You need to pay the price. You need to pay it with hard work. You need to pay with sacrifices. You need to pay with your time in order for you to gain the prize, to get the prize, right? Yes, you'll be getting all of this if you pay the price. Lesson. The farther you are to your comfort zone, the closer you are to success. Do you get it? So it's okay for you to experience hardship while pursuing or while attracting success, right? It's okay. Rather than to experience hardship the rest of our lives, right? So if you are given a chance to do the hard work and experience difficulties within your first 5 years in the business, for you to achieve the price, for you to get the price that you desire, or to experience hardship the rest of your life without getting the price that you like, which would you prefer? For me, I would rather prefer to experience hardship, sacrifices, lack of sleep for the next 5 years. It's fine because at the end of 5 years, I will be living my dreams, right? So you need to put all the necessary efforts, hard work, sacrifices, money, and time to get what you want. The big question is, are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get to live the life that you desire for yourself and loved ones? Remember, for things to change, you need to change. For things to get better, you need to get better. So be like a butterfly, change, transform. So I would like to highlight this part with regards to the experience of Japanese people. All right, because Japanese people they have one philosophy in the way they do things. It's called Kaizen. 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 It means continuous improvement. So, what does Kaizen brought to Japanese people? Can you imagine their country was destroyed during the Second World War, and it's the only country in the whole world that experiences atomic bomb. Two cities detonated atomic bombs, and they bent to their knees, right? That was during the Second World War. And after that, it's devastation. And from that ashes, right? From that devastation, they rise up. And now Japan is the second or third largest economy in the world. Can you imagine that? Because of one philosophy. And it becomes inherent in their society. It becomes a way of living that is Kaizen, continuous improvement. So that's how powerful is changing, improving, right? Transforming. It's really powerful. Okay, so in this business, there are only two things that we need to remember. It's either you do it or you don't do it. We acquired knowledge, right, in our learning. We've given the task how to do this appropriately, right? So it's either you do it or you don't do it. There is no trying, only doing or not doing. So we have only two choices to make. It's either you do it or you don't do it. Because if you don't do it, right, you will see immediately the result of what you're doing. Are you progressing in our business? Are we progressing in our skills, in our knowledge, in our habits? Are we increasing our value in the marketplace so that the cash that we desire is, we get it? As the Nike motto says, right? So we know Nike is a famous brand, right? Just do it. No ifs, no buts. Just do it. At the end of the day, it will just boil down to two things again: reasons or results. Right? So I always says this to my downlines when I was building my network. I always ask the question: there are two things, reason or result. Because we can have all the reasons in the world not to do this, right? Correct? You can have it, but you can easily see the results. If you're not doing it, then you'll get no result. If you don't sow things, you will not reap things, right? Sowing and reaping, the law of sowing and reaping. It's really, really profoundly true. We cannot avoid that because the law of sowing and reaping is like the law of gravity. It's powerful. So if you if you throw things up, right, surely it will go down. That is as guaranteed as sowing and reaping. And we will experience this on a daily basis, my friends. I'm telling you. So if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. So that would be the sad part of this. Okay, so let's recap the three success principles that we've discussed. Number one, wait. All right. Success isn't something that you pursue. It is something that you attract. That's number one. Become a magnet for success. Increase your value. Increase your cash, knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. Number two, apply what you learn. And number three, for things to change, you need to change. For things to get better, you need to get better. Remember the Japanese people. Remember the word kaizen, continuous improvement. All right, so these are the three success principles, right? So it's easy to understand, it's easy to remember. So just keep it to yourself and the learnings in it. And what we did just recently is to provide you with the tools how to accomplish this, right? But there are other things that needs to be done more than that, right? And we are in a constant learning, we're in a constant improvement, right? In the same manner that the company is also in the same aspect. We keep improving. So it's like Kaizen. We keep improving, we increase our value as a company. We increase the value of the products that we offer. So in the same manner that the company is improving, continuously improving, same as to us, we need to also change, apply what we learn, change, transform, and attract success. So that's the three success principles. Okay, so let me have our review questions before we end this training. So let's see how well you've understood and acquired the knowledge that we just discussed. Okay, please help me, Edward, with this. Okay, my first question is, what are the three success principles?
All right. Okay, we got your hand up. Praise Jah. Please unmute yourself.
They are number one, success isn't something that you pursue, it is something that you attract. Number two, apply what you learn. Number three, for things to change, you need to change. And for things to get better, you need to get better.
All right, thank you very much. Exactly. Remember these three success principles. It's really powerful, right? Number two, how do you attract success? How do we attract success? Okay, anybody?
Let's see any hand up. Okay, let's Abimbola try this time. All right, Abimbola, please unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Track success by increasing your value in the marketplace. One, cash means knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. And the most, as we were taught tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do you attract success again? Yeah, increase our value. The knowledge, attitude, skills, and habits. Okay, what else? What is the most powerful force amongst cash?
Okay, we got Lukoya. Lukaya Diraga. Please unmute yourself.
Hello. The most powerful of all these attributes is habits.
Correct. Thank you very much. Right.
Yep.
Really habits. Yep. Number four, what are habits? How we define habits? Yeah, please.
For instance, I can say the habit is something we do. Taking out.
Hello. Yeah, your line is broken. We can't hear you that well.
All right. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. That's good. That's better.
Habit can simply be defined as something we regularly or taking our toothbrush every day is our.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, can you? Hello, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I said that habit is something we do on regular basis. For instance, taking our toothbrush every day is our.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, number 5. Why habits are important? Why habits are important? And we really want to emphasize habits being the most important or the most powerful force among the attributes
Okay, we
of
got
cash.
Abimbola hand up. Yeah, Abimbola, we give it a try.
Habits are especially important which we means that whatever you cultivate as habit will stay with you or improve you in the marketplace.
So Abimbola, we could barely hear you.
Habit. Hear me now?
Yeah, there's a noise in your background.
Yeah,
Habit. Can you hear me now?
please go
Yeah,
ahead.
I can hear you.
Especially important because
Yeah, sorry, I'm not getting you at all anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll allow on Olukayode to try. Olukayode, let's see if your network will allow us to hear you.
Habits are important because we cannot rely on motivation alone. With motivation, we we need to have more motivation to be motivated the more. But if it is your habit and it's something that you like to do, then you can always do it and want to succeed in that thing that you like to do. Over and out.
Precisely. Yeah, you're correct. Because habits are, important because we can't rely on motivation. That's correct, right? And you cannot always be your upline or your business partner cannot always motivate you or motivate us. We need to develop that kind of habit so it becomes normal, natural for us to do these things, especially in our business. And it doesn't require anybody to push you if it becomes your habit, right? So that's how powerful habits are. And you know what? More than that, if we just keep doing things what we are asked us to do, what the trainings ask us to do, what the trainers and coaches have told us to do, then all other aspects of our value, knowledge, yeah, attitude and skills will improve. So if we keep just doing things, keep improving our habits, all other three will also improve. Do you get my point? So I really want to emphasize this because habits forms our attitude. Habits develop our skills. All right? So it's really that important, these habits that we're talking about. All right, so that's all for now. So I trust that we all benefited from this, and we are still in our 90 days challenge, and this is really, really important learning that we acquired today. So keep moving forward, keep doing things that we're being told to, right? Keep doing it every day. Develop the skills, develop the attitude, right? Develop all the required attributes for us to be successful in this business. So I wish you well, and I'm really happy to see everybody achieve their goals. Most importantly, achieve success. Thank you very much. That's all for now, guys. Back to you, Edward.